identify those guys, bring them to book.
Then, you can't stop fans of TSC from watching games in
yes, but what do we say? When even people captured by TV cameras are not brought to book, Oyo FA should bring those guys to book.
They know them.
They know them.
They know them.
And punish them.
They know them.
How could you just go there?
There is no stadium in Nigeria. They have found that if you see this, if it's not the one that will beat the referee, you see them on the street walking. They are not spirit. They are not UFO. So they know these fans. They must produce these fans. Don't punish. I don't envy Crown. I don't envy them.
Because Crown are still going to go to Akure.
They're still going to go to Akure. No, Akure. The thing is that if it continues like this, for those clubs where TSC had issues last year, these things will continue. Unless you are telling us that we are not going to ban a section of the stadium.
Anyway, Dumnodi, to summarize all of this, I think you have said it all. Oyo FA, final warning to Oyo FA.
This will be the final one, not even after this match. This
security of the visiting team.
And they must produce the fan that
did that. That's terrible, really terrible. Not what you want to see.
Flogging an adult.
I mean, it's to be discouraged, and it's not good at all. Not good at all. Let's go quickly to Owerri. Dumnodi, what's the story around the Heartland of Owerri? Well, the story, I'm sure you have the details. What exactly is going on?
It means the recuperating board. You know, they had some members of their management team had an accident on their way to a league game, or they were coming up for a league game. But the governor yesterday it was brewing. I think it became a very serious rumor to them. But this morning, it was today, they announced a businessman. They call him Prince Okechukwu Ibe as the new general manager of Heartland. It means he runs the club. He's in charge of Heartland FC. So, Pan Liboke and his team are no longer in charge. So we are having, but I don't know the circumstances surrounding. There are a lot of argument, back and forth. But the words of people who are loyal to the old board and those who are loyal to the new board, and the commissioner coming in the mix. So, but I think the earlier the better. But I think it's too early to start. This is a board that they brave the storm.
That's the Ndoboke board.
They brave the storm.
Easily the most successful board in a long time.
At one point, they came to a point even trying to assuage the outcry of this guy, their player. Because at one point they were even in front of the government house looking for their salaries. Well, and you don't fund the club, the players are complaining, and it's the management team that will suffer.
All right. Well, for Fanu Nuboke, he can beat his chest.
Yeah.
He led Heartland to 2 back-to-back Federation Cup victories. But the owners of the club have decided that somebody else should come on board. But that's how it is. Dumnodi, this news is like breaking news. Kano Pillars have been banished to Kaduna for 3 home games starting from this weekend. So they're going to be playing on Saturday in Kaduna against Nasarawa United. And the story is that when they played a draw, 1-1 draw against Heartland, officials that handled that game said they were molested by fans of Kano Pillars outside the stadium. That's a worry for me. Not molested on the pitch, not molested in the stadium. Outside the stadium when they were going to their hotels, they were molested. And I asked myself, security of match official, does it just stop at the end of a game? Is it not supposed to be before, during, and after the game until that official leaves the state? That's a worry for me.
I think we must.
And then you ask yourself again, Heartland and Pillars again.
Remember what happened
last year? Pillars Heartland again. Pillars Heartland this year again.
I don't know whether the fans are still carrying over the
animosity of the
previous seasons up to this season, but their punishment is a tap on the wrist. It's not taking.
Kaduna.
It's a
just
tap
like
on the
last
wrist.
year.
It's a tap on the wrist.
Kano to Kaduna is the difference is the same.
It's not even the same. It's not the same. The same. I don't know what kind of movement.
Banishing Pillars to Kano is not punishment.
Not punishment to them. So, but I don't understand. We are not getting to that period again where we start to see some of these ugly incidents where it's ugly. But we must put our feet to the ground. The LMC must lay the marker. That one, lay the marker. That Kaduna. Every other club will say, after all, Kano is a precedent now. Kano Pillars to Kaduna, Bayelsa to Benin. Okay, maybe probably when we slap the next referee, they will take us from Enugu to Owerri. At least just a 30-minute drive.
But I think the message that Dumnodi is trying to pass across is that let's be more severe in punishing this kind of violence, assault on officials. If we want to punish assault on officials, punish it properly, not a slap on the wrist. That's what Dumnodi is saying. But let's go on to talk very quickly about Kaduna United now. And this is not encouraging in any way. Kaduna United have been playing their games at the Kaduna Township Stadium, and it is an eyesore. If I must tell you, it is an eyesore. The venue called Kaduna Township Stadium, also called Ranchers Bay Stadium, is an eyesore. Let's bring you some pictures, allow you to see what it looks like. Kaduna United against Dolphins, one of the games they played earlier on this season. Look at the stadium, Dumnodi. Premier League match, when there is a better Ahmadu Bello Stadium in Kaduna.
What is that stadium doing for?
Why is Kaduna United not playing there? Why play on this terrible? Look at this.
Are they using the stadium for exhibition?
Amateur clubs are playing at the Ahmadu Bello Stadium. The Premier League club doesn't want to play there.
I don't know what they want to play. What kind of result do you want to get from this kind of play?
What is going on?
What kind of
football?
result do you play? You make the player look like factory workers playing football pitch on this pitch. Even Kids of Terrace Kids Cup, we stopped a game yesterday because of this kind of condition. For kids, we stopped it. Those who are kids who are not being paid money. These are professional footballers, paid footballers. They earn their living from this game, and you are putting them on this kind of pitch. I don't know whether the LMC is taking a good look at this stadium.
Why is the LMC not insisting that they play at the Ahmadu Bello Stadium, which is even good enough to host Super Eagles games? And they allow them to play on this terrible.
No, let me just be a bit sarcastic. If the club are really sincere that these are footballers, they are professional footballers. This Wakana United, so you are being paid to play football on this pitch. The club management, I don't think they deserve to be there. It means that this kind of team can take these boys to a gravel to play football.
Wow, this is terrible.
We stopped the game yesterday. Because of
because we want to adhere to standards.
We went to the campus square. We saw the quality of game. Not for paid footballers. They are more or less like factory workers.
Wow. Well, believe it or not, these are pictures of a Glo Premier League game this season by Kaduna United. He's happy to blow up the game
because it's not convincing.
Oh no,
it's not convincing. Even the players, you could not even see the Kaduna United players.
Let's make an appeal to Kaduna United management. Please, for the sake of football development in Nigeria, go and play at the Ahmadu Bello Stadium.
It's an order, not even an appeal.
The LMC should order
them to go and play in a better place.
Play at a better ground.
Are they using that particular stadium for artistry exhibition? What do you want to use it for?
I don't understand why you have a better pitch and you decide to play on that kind of a pitch. Anyway, a word is enough for the wise. The final thing we want to talk about on this segment, before we go on to basketball, is in the Nigerian National League. We talked about this a couple of days ago. Kwara United and Supreme Court of Abuja. Supreme Court is supposed to be a law-abiding club. And the Kwara United, well, they have a history of, the history of all of this. But let's bring you, very quickly, just bring you highlights of Supreme Court against Kwara United. A game played over the weekend in the Nigerian National League. Watch out for how Supreme Court scored their goal. And then we'll come back and talk about it later on Sports Tonight. All right, that's it.